The Podcasting Dead is available on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Make sure to subscribe for more podcasts. And while you're at it, drop us a like. If you want to help support the channel and have access to extra content, secret contests, and more, make sure to search for us on Patreon. Patreon.com/thepodcastingdead.
Welcome to Weird Wednesday. I'm Justin.
I'm JP.
And with the Podcasting Dead, we podcast about a little bit of everything. And if you like podcasts, be sure to check out our channel. And today, we're getting weird. Wednesday is the day of the week in which we look into something paranormal, some kind of conspiracy, anything of that nature. And JP, are you ready to get weird?
I'm always ready.
Now, not the weird that you're probably used to getting when you hear somebody say, let's get weird. I'm talking about
no butt stuff?
No butt stuff.
Okay, all right.
No, all right. So if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we did a kind of reaction video to this ghost video on the channel Nuke's Top 5, which, by the way, if you've never checked out Nuke's channel, seriously, it's one of the best things on YouTube. If you like paranormal, just strange, weird things, Nuke's channel is your channel. So that's Nuke's Top 5. The link to his channel and the original video will be in the description. Go check them out. But in the meantime, we did a reaction type of video to this fellow who caught this ghost girl peeking around the corner on camera. Had all kinds of weird things happening in his apartment. Actually, he did a follow-up with Nuke's. Ooh. So he's got more footage of this freaky ring grudge girl and even has what he says is proof that it's not doctored at all.
Well, you've got my curiosity piqued.
Now, keep in mind, before we go into this, afterwards we'll be discussing it because JP and I can be a little bit skeptical when it comes to the paranormal. So we're going to discuss it, talk about how I guess it could be faked or if we think there's some legitimacy to it, whatever. It's all just fun discussion. And if you're a long-time listener of the channel, don't worry, we're not going to turn Weird Wednesday into all reaction videos. We would have actually just sat down and podcasted about something this week, but when I saw there was a follow-up to something we already did, I was like, we got to do it.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's jump into the video. And JP, are you sure you're ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to get.
I guess that's what counts. Here we go.
Now, you might remember a few weeks back that I featured a few very spooky videos from TikTok user Franco Villejas, who believes his home to be extremely haunted.
Dude, that right there, man.
Since then, he claims he has caught even more strange activity.
I like the Dragon Ball Z stuff on his door there.
Oh, a door flinging open again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there's Android 17.
It's the cat. It was just the cat.
I don't think the cat was moving that.
Is there something behind the cat?
There's two cats.
Oh, okay. My eyes is glowing.
Franco didn't notice it at the time, but the unidentified voice of a girl can be heard asking for help.
Oh, man. Catching voices on camera?
Yeah.
The scary activity seems to continue even when Franco is not home alone.
Cats can protect you from the evil spirits.
Oh, that's what they say. Now look, his mom is in on this one.
Okay.
Mamá. Mamá, ¿escuchaste?
Look, even his mom is like,
voice can be heard from the basement.
No, they both running for it.
Whatever is haunting their home seems to have spooked his mother enough to stay away from it completely. So later, Franco sets up a CCTV camera in the hallway, pointing towards the staircase. One night, he hears something fall and goes to check it out.
What on earth is
he
that?
He catches something absolutely terrifying.
Oh my God, there she is. Is he in his underwear?
No, I didn't. But see, all right, now that's fantastically
At the
done.
bottom of the stairs, Then a
There goes
strange
the
mist
broom.
envelops the camera, and a girl seems to appear at the foot of the stairs. Franco runs down to check out the noise, but he doesn't see the girl. He claims that when he was at the bottom of the stairs, he saw a painting fall on the first floor, which is what made him run back upstairs. Now, obviously, some viewers believed that the footage was faked and called Franco out. He replied to the hateful comments with another video, trying to prove to his audience that the footage was real.
Ya mira, para que veas que no hay nada alterado, esta es la aplicación por la que se monitorean las cámaras de seguridad. Entonces este es el que subí recién. Mira, fíjate en la hora para que veas que yo no he manipulado nada. Ni que hice ningún corte.
So, what do you think? Are Franco's videos real? Did he capture a terrifying
I don't
spirit
like
with
that
girl
at
haunting
one
his
bit.
home?
No.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
All right, JP. So now that you've seen the footage, just out the gate, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm no videography expert. Is that him showing the security app footage? I mean, does that hold up as credible evidence?
To an extent. I mean, you'd have to kind of look. I mean, it looks like it's on the app and that there's been no edits. But, I mean, who's not to say that there's not a way to make it appear that it's on the app, that's one of those things that I feel like, of course, being the skeptic that I am, I feel like even if it's not trick photography, that it still could be the dust helped the girl get into position. And then the second he blocks the camera, perhaps she just jumps off camera real quick.
Yeah.
That could have been something rehearsed. So I don't know. I definitely don't think that there's any CGI or anything there, but whether or not it is a real ghost, because if that is undoctored footage and he is 100% being honest, then holy hell, that is some of the best ghost footage ever.
Yeah, I mean, you have a full embodied specter there.
Now, what do you think? Because you could hear the voice of the air quotes here, the ghost girl, saying "Save me." Do you think? All right, let's turn off the skepticism for a second, just for the sake of conversation. Let's just imagine this is real. What are you thinking? It seems like this girl may have been victim to something terrible and is trying to get his attention.
Yeah, she was probably raised in this house and brutalized by like an evil step uncle or something, and just lived a life of torment, and now she's stuck there.
I almost wonder, I hate for it to be cliche, but I almost wonder if perhaps like her remains are on the property. I mean, I really think that he should look into if there were any missing persons. Like, I don't know the backstory on this guy's house. Does he own it? Are they renting it? Were they the first owners? What's the history on this house? And I wonder if he would be willing to go elsewhere and see if this follows him, or if it's just specific to this house. Some entities seem to attach themselves to you and they'll follow you no matter where you go. And, so there's a lot of different things I would like to see him do in the name of just researching what's going on here.
Right. And like you said, I would definitely get something to search for, possibly some kind of remains or evidence, a corpse sniffing dog, maybe someone trained up in the art of dowsing. Either one could possibly locate such a thing.
I believe in dowsing about as much as I believe that there's actually a ghost girl caught on camera.
I think there very well may be something to this.
So you're thinking? So do you think that this might actually have some legitimacy?
I feel like this guy. I don't think he's trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes.
A lot of the other things that he's got on camera are easy to fake. I mean, the fishing line could be, just someone down the steps pulling that little ball thing on the ceiling, the broom falling. You just tie a regular old string to that from that distance where the security camera is, pull it down, and you wouldn't be able to tell by the camera, but. I would like to see more on this, man. I would love to find some way to reach out to this guy and see if he'd be willing to do like a cooperative investigation, go stay a few nights at a hotel and see if there's any weird happenings. Do some research on the history of this house. Have there been any missing persons in this house? Who used to live there? Did anyone die there? Because I'm really curious. For me, that would be the first step, is finding out if this spirit seems attached to him or attached to the home.
I believe it's a geographical location that she's latched on to.
If you go back and check our podcast, we actually have a series I want to get back on. It was like a couple of episodes where we talked to people about their real life paranormal experiences. And one of our guests, really great guest, Andrew, was talking about, now he doesn't believe in ghosts. He thinks that all ghosts are actually demons in disguise, and that they just take the form of someone you love to manipulate you, So, this girl definitely has a very unsettling, not nice appearance to her. You know what I'm saying? Like almost just like a malevolent or almost evil, which that could be just the way we're trained by modern movies. Maybe she's not a bad spirit. She just, because she's dead, she's a little freaky looking.
A little creepy, yeah.
And, so I'm not sure, but she definitely looks to be. I mean, what do you think the chances are that this could be like a demon messing with him, taking the form of this girl?
Yeah, it's possible. And, a lot of Christians do think that. I mean, when you die, your spirit goes one of two places. So any paranormal presence has got to be the work of Satan.
Which makes it
Satan
that much scarier.
I know, man. He really needs to get someone in there with the spiritual capability to help him combat this demon.
And of course,
it is a demon.
And there's always the possibility that it's fake, that this guy just wants some attention. That, that's a lot of TikTok accounts. Blowing up on TikTok's the way to make money these days. So I don't put as much merit in a lot of TikTok paranormal videos, because of course it's just a great way to get attention and get a ton of subscribers, and then you can do other stuff. So I'm not sure how I feel about that part. But how about this? JP didn't even know about this. How about a bonus ghost video?
Oh, yeah?
This one's very interesting. I think you're going to enjoy it. Right. I definitely want to hear your opinion on it. All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, on TikTok. Popular smartphone app TikTok has come up with a viral trend, an all-new filter called the reality ripple effect that has its users wondering if there's more than what can be seen with the naked eye. Now, the reality ripple effect is said to be able to detect ghosts in your home, because supposedly it only detects life forms. The filter casts a colorful pattern on people and animals, but not on inanimate objects. At least that's the claim. Many TikTok users say they see ghosts in their home using the filter, but the videos are almost always easily explainable. But TikTok user Woodsy TV has caught some footage that seems to be very different from the others.
Okay, so I was checking out this filter that shows the movement of living things. So there's my cat. Obviously, it works on my cat because he's alive. Some people say it also works like if there's a ghost moving around. And the only inanimate object in my house that this showed up for was this chair. This was my grandma's favorite chair, and I basically inherited it when she passed away years ago. So I thought that was kind of strange. This didn't show up on any other object in the house. I thought maybe the filter wasn't working right, so I went back down, checked the cat. Yep, works on the cat. Checked my legs. Yep, works on me. So I texted my cousin about this, kind of jokingly said, hey, I guess Grandma's checking up on us. She got really upset and texted back saying, why the hell do you have that chair? Grandma died in that chair. That's the chair she died in. And I just found that out. So
seems to be holding some kind of energy.
What's up? What's good?
Woodsy TV uploads the video to TikTok, not thinking much of it. But viewers in the comments ask him to turn the chair around so that it's not facing the wall, so that if it is Grandma, she can leave. When he starts recording again to move the chair, things get truly bizarre.
All right, so since that last post about this chair that my grandma died in, you guys said, hey, if she is in that chair, why is she facing the wall? And you have a point. So we'll just move the chair, and we'll give her a minute. Maybe she wants to get up and stretch her legs. We'll see. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. We'll see if Granny wanted... Oh. It's not lighting up anymore. Okay.
They quit lighting.
Well, it's still working, though. All right. I guess Graham wanted to get up and check out the place. Graham, are you in here? Oh! Graham, are you on the couch?
A few days later, he decides to use the filter one last time to see if Grandma is still around.
That's a little unsettling, man.
It did not go well.
Okay, well, I haven't seen Graham in a couple of days, but I realized I'm always checking during the day. Whoop, anything over there? Nope. Thought I'd check at night and there's something going on the couch. Graham, are you there? Oh. Hey, Graham. How you doing? You good? Okay. Well, I guess that's good. She's still hanging out. All right, Graham. I was starting to what? Okay. This is why I don't do it at night.
Bizarrely enough, not one, but two figures seem to appear, which makes you wonder, is it Grandma after all? Or something else?
Bam! That's just like what we were talking about. And he goes on to say that Woodsy TV says that he's not doing the app anymore and that he is going to stick to just doing comedy, which kind of goes to what we were just talking about, that sometimes I'm sure these TikTokers that want to get famous or want to get a big following, I don't know how big of a following he has, but, you know, they use something to draw in a lot of viewers and then get new, but I don't really know how you'd fake that unless there was post-production editing. I mean, it's an app. It just kind of reacts like on the spot. You know, it's a lot of times things like this and live videos, like when someone does Facebook Live or YouTube Live where there's no edits, no editing, anything, that's harder to explain.
So this one's pretty legit.
It seems to be. And now, just like we were talking about, kind of how Nuke mentioned, you know, is it his grandma or is it something else? That is what, you know, kind of brings it full circle to what we said. Andrew said is that, you know, there are no ghosts, that they take the form of people. But you almost wonder, though. You and I both find the idea of residual energy to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Like when you die, you do leave behind your energy. It's not a conscious or sentient being or anything. Like you're dead, but it's just kind of like a photo negative, perhaps. Like you just leave your imprint on the world, kind of like if you sit on a seat cushion and you get up, your butt print's still on the couch, but you're long gone.
Right.
And, you know, it definitely seems ghostly, but I mean, who's not to say it's not just energy? Like maybe she sat in that chair, you know, a lot and then got up and went to the couch at some point and it's just kind of stuck in time. I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize it, but it's creepy. That one creeped me out quite a bit.
Well, you know, a lot of people say that when you leave this plane of existence, when your soul leaves this world, that it more or less like it's a swinging door. As you go out, something else can come in. So if she died in this chair, perhaps she, you know, let something in as she was going out, and now this thing is hanging around. Perhaps
that's an interesting theory. I know that a lot of folks in the paranormal community say that trying to communicate with spirits is a bad idea because I don't know if they're bound by rules or what, but a lot of times you inviting them into conversation and into your home is not a good idea because you pretty much give them permission then to come into your life.
Vampires, yeah.
And like vampires, the black-eyed children. There are a lot of throughout time. There are a lot of supernatural entities that are bound by invites.
Right.
They're assholes and they're going to kill you. But by God, they're not going to come in if you don't invite them in.
And you notice when he was doing it later at night, he saw more of these entities. I have also heard that certain times, like at night or whatever, it's more prone to activity. I forget exactly what times, but
well, some people say like 3:00 is the devil's hour. But I actually watched a video a while back. I wish I could remember the reasoning behind it, but the 666 and the 3:00 thing can be traced to not very supernatural origins at all. Like they both were brought up by a Catholic priest doing mass, something.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got to be the Catholics.
And there might be more to it. If you know more about 666 or 3 o'clock as to some legitimacy to it and its place in the Bible and the evil entities that love those numbers and times, please let us know in the comments. This is an open forum. We're not authorities on anything. We just love to discuss it. So, please feel free. If you know something, to throw it in the comments section. We love to, if we get enough conversation on any particular thing, we always will revisit it. We love to discuss this. If we have some new information to share with you and discuss from the comments section, then we won't hesitate to do that. But I don't know, man. So of those two videos, which one would you say, first off, creeps you off more? Creeps you out more?
It's got to be the second one. Get out of here.
The second one creeps you out more?
Absolutely. Because it does look like it'd be harder to fake. And that presence was like getting right up on him. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I can think, and I don't know the deal. I don't know if these were live. I don't think they were live, but I don't know. The only thing I can think is just post editing. You know what I'm saying? Like filming it and then adding that in post. Otherwise, if that's not the case, then I don't know how you would fake that.
And you can use this app.
Yeah, it's TikTok.
I do. Yeah.
It's like a filter on TikTok or something. Yeah.
I want to use it at my home. I've actually got some things that are making me curious in my own home. So.
I do too. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should both.
That'd be interesting.
I've downloaded and deleted TikTok like 5 times. So let's see if I still have it. I do. So maybe we'll do that then. I don't know if the filter is still there. But either way, oh my God, that's creepy.
I've always thought there may be some remains of a young black girl from like the 80s or 90s hidden somewhere in my home based on some Polaroids I found that were left by the previous owner.
What? And why have I never heard of this?
Yeah, it was, it's, my house, it's an old mill house. The same family lived there for decades and going back to like the 50s. It is, a white family. And I found these pictures. There's a couple Polaroids and they're not at the house. They're just this, like someone just randomly grabbed a couple snapshots of this younger black girl, and I showed them to my neighbor who's lived in the neighborhood, since the 70s or whatever as well. And she said she's never seen that girl, don't know who she is, never seen her at the house. And
wow!
But now I found these creepy Polaroids and a old empty bottle of Wild Irish Rose, which you drink enough of that stuff, you'll want to kill yourself. But that's another story. And now, I've got this one cat, and it's the only cat in the house that hasn't been fixed, and it's just fixated on this one corner. And my girlfriend said that the cats, a lot of times, are drawn to corners because they like the echo from when they meow, but it's not like it'll just get up there and stare towards the ceiling. And now I'm like, Jesus, have I got like a stash of bones up in the attic or something? I don't know.
We need to investigate that, you do, and we need to put it on the channel.
I'll bring the Polaroids if I remember tomorrow and let you look at them.
Please do, and download that app. I would love to see what you find. I had a very strange paranormal experience Monday night. Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
Very bizarre. All right, so this was and we're running out of time here, so we'll kind of close it out with it. But so last Monday night, my girlfriend put our daughter to bed and was going to go do some laundry. Mm-hmm. Well, I was watching. Was I watching Rick and Morty? I was watching something, and a tune came on. Mm-hmm. Right, and I heard snapping along to the tune. So, and it went on for a little while. So at first, I thought, is that part of the song? Because it was very, very loud.
Yeah.
So I pressed pause, and it's weird as hell, man. I heard, and it stopped after I had paused the video. So naturally, I thought my girlfriend was being silly because sometimes she'll be goofy. And, if I'm watching something, she might be around the corner and she'll react to what I'm watching from the bedroom or in the kitchen or something. And I said, I thought you were going to do laundry. No reply. So I'm like, hey, Caitlin, are you messing with me? No reply. Check around the house. She ain't up here, so she's got to be downstairs. And, sure enough, I sit on the couch and just, I'm like, that's weird. Cut the TV back on, and a few minutes later, she comes up from the basement. She's like, were you calling me? I'm like, yeah, I thought you were up here. She's like, no, I've been down there.
Well, what did she say it was?
She didn't. She couldn't. All she could hear was me when I basically had said, I thought you were, no, not even when I said I thought you were going to do laundry. She just heard me going, Caitlin. Because I sat in the living room and said it a few times, and I wasn't saying it crazy loud, but, this snapping was coming from upstairs. This wasn't, and I looked and thought maybe the cats were popping something, but one was in the living room with me, and the other one was in the bedroom when I was, seeing if my girlfriend was upstairs. So I don't know, man. It sounds like I had a ghost snapping along to the tune of something.
That definitely needs some investigation. This app might just be the ticket.
We've never had crazy things happen, but we have had some strange things happen at the house, such as like you're going downstairs and finding my TV on.
Uh-huh.
And knowing that I did not cut it on.
Right.
Also going downstairs. Well, my girlfriend was upstairs one day and said she swears on everything she loves. She heard my PlayStation 4 cut on because the PlayStation 4's got a very, the beep, that beep when you cut it on. Yeah. That was a terrible, it didn't sound like that, but it basically just makes this loud beep when you power it on. She said she heard that and was like, nope. And went and locked the basement door because it's got one of those outside locks where you could lock someone down there, I guess. And so I don't know. It might be worth getting this app and checking out both of our houses.
Yeah, for sure.
But let us know what you think on the videos that we watched. Do you think they're real? Do you think they're fake? If they're fake, how do you think they faked them? Because either way, I will say this: if they're not fake, or if they are fake, they are very well done.
For sure.
Kudos to the fellows that made these, because they are very high quality hoaxes if they're not real. But let us know what you think on it. And I don't know if it's by some strange fate either of those two fellows would have find this video and want to do a little investigating with us. Let us know. And otherwise, make sure to check out our channel. Make sure to check out our Patreon, where you get 8 extra podcasts a month for only $1. Yeah. You can't beat that. No. And we've got all kinds of podcasts. We talk about The Walking Dead, other shows, video games. You just never know what we're going to cook up next. So check out our channel. Again, it's The Podcasting Dead. And we will see patrons on Friday. Quick announcement. We'll have it posted on the Patreon as well. But tomorrow, due to scheduling conflicts, we will not be doing a Patreon exclusive podcast, but we will be doing it on Friday. So only one day late. Not terrible. Better late than never, right?
That's what I say.
But otherwise, we'll see you back here Monday for some Walking Dead What Ifs. My name is Justin.
I'm JP.
And we're The Podcasting Dead.